Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Young Voice. It's been a minute since I made a video, so I figured I would get on here and reach out to y'all and talk about a few things. I actually got a question from somebody on my Reverb Nation page. Shout out to JFly909. I guess that's an area code or something. But anyway, the homie asked me a question. He asked me, what is it about music that that drives you to create music? And within music, where do you separate your life and what you talk about? I thought that was a great question, so I'm just gonna answer this one question, make it quick, and then I'm gonna spit some shit for y'all. But anyway, to answer that question, music to me is poetry in motion, man. You know what I'm saying? I like to call it potion. Music is everything to me. It allows me to express myself. It allows me to reveal some of my deepest, darkest secrets. It allows me to face my demons. It allows me to reach out to people that I can no longer touch, because I know they're listening, whether they dead or whether they not physically near me. It's a way for me to communicate my reasoning and my opinions, and some of my logic, to people. And that's what music's all about, man. That's what any type, but you gotta be that. But not only with music, that relates to, everything in life. Like Kevin Gates said. I'm a big Kevin Gates fan. Kevin Gates said in an interview that he did, he lives his life by the 3 P's. Three principles that he lives by is prayers, patience, and perseverance. And that's something I've been trying to emulate. After seeing that interview, I was like, damn. I was thinking to myself, like, that's some real shit. You gotta have prayers. You gotta believe in something, whether you agnostic, Christian, Muslim, Scientologist, Wiccan, Buddhist, Taoism, anything. Hope for a higher power, because faith sometimes is all that'll get you through when you at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? When you feel like you hit rock bottom, and when you don't have a physical person to believe in you believing in something else that's out there, or aura, or something that exists that you feel is watching over you and protecting you, an entity, you feel safer. You know what I'm saying? So that's prayers. Then you gotta have patience. Life is a waiting game. You know what I'm saying? We waiting to die. Everybody's gonna die someday. And you don't know when. That's why you gotta live. I live life day to day, because tomorrow is never promised. You know what I'm saying? I say that shit in my music. You gotta have patience in anything that you do, and whatever it is that you do, whether you do music, whether you do fashion, whether you are a carpenter, whether you are an electrician, whether you are a door-to-door dictionary salesman, a veterinarian, a personal trainer, a barber, whatever it is that you do, have patience, because it's going to take time to get there. And be patient when you fall off that horse, because you're going to fall off that horse. You know what I'm saying? Because that life, which is the horse, that stallion you trying to saddle up and ride on, it's going to buck you the fuck off, because it's going to know you scared to embrace it. But once you embrace that chaos and you stay patient and you find beautiful things inside the chaos to live for, and the positive shit to strive for, you got to be patient, because there's gonna be that horse that bucks you off, but you got to be patient with it, break it in, and take time to do that. And the 3rd P is perseverance. You got to have perseverance. You got to see something in you got to use your vision, your peripherals, even if you can't see. And I'm not talking about vision. I mean, I am talking about vision, but you got to use. I'm talking about visions as in, not shit that you see, in your, I'm talking metaphorically. when you see your dreams and when you see your potential, and you know that it can be unlocked, it can be harnessed, and you have the patience, and you have the prayer, and then you have the perseverance. When you see that something you want to do in your life is physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually able and stable, and a reality for you to do with your life, persevere that shit, man. Keep at it. Don't some people say don't get tunnel vision, but when it comes to this, get tunnel vision, because you don't need all this extra shit grabbing your attention. It's hard because life's like that. People are addicted to drugs. You know what I'm saying? I've battled with it. Homies battle with it. People are addicted to different things, and people have different vices that got a hold of them, and people battle demons. But when it comes to you being perseverance about your dreams and trying to be something that you want to be, get that tunnel vision, lock yourself in, and gun it, and just go. You know what I'm saying? Just go like a cold motherfucking breeze. You know how a cold breeze in the wintertime, it be flowing on a constant. You can be like, damn, that shit cold as fuck out here. Windy's and money. You know what I'm saying? You ever been to Chicago? You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So just go, be perseverance. But that's the 3 Ps. You know what I'm saying? Big shouts to homie Kevin Gates. I'm trying to live my life by them principles. And as far as like separating music with life, and you know, the reality of it is, as an artist and as a person, rapping and sharing my you know, my life with people through my music, there's a difference between my life and what I talk about, but not a big difference. You have to have separation between, as they say, fortune and fame. You have to have that separation, because if you don't, the two will never, street life and family and, you know, that shit will never coincide to exist together. Otherwise you wouldn't have deadbeat fathers and prison and drug dealers and you know, dead people and guns and the whole nine. You know what I'm saying? They would never coexist together. They would never coincide. But when I rap about the shit, that's what I really do. And some of the shit that I rap about is what I want. You know what I'm saying? If you listen to a record and a motherfucker talking about he got $1 million, you know what I'm saying? And that's what you persevering to do, is get $1 million. You gonna listen to a motherfucker rapping about how to get $1 million, or who has $1 million, over the person who is broke. And that's not a bad thing. It's okay to be broke. Everybody broke. Everybody goes through struggle. You know what I'm saying? You know, I've been broke. You know what I'm saying? Top. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the South. Y'all might call it ramen. I call it ramen. Ramen noodles, 3 days. You know what I'm saying? Putting raw hot dogs and bologna in that shit with hot sauce. You know what I'm saying? I know what it is. But when it comes to rap, you know what I'm saying? You got to learn how to not tell on yourself, but at the same time attract people with shit that they know and shit that they don't know, because people like something that is, you know, not what they're used to. So a lot of my fans that listen to my music, they may be accustomed to the street life and may have been incarcerated, or may have been addicted to drugs, or sold drugs, or seen a homie get shot, or lost touch with their parents, or, you know, whatever, or lost a job, or been beat up, been picked on, ridiculed, teased, whatever. They might not be white like me, you know what I'm saying? Or they might not be my same age or my same demographic, and they might not be from the South. They might not even be from the United States. But people go through the same shit. It don't matter how old you are, how young you are, the skin color, you know what I'm saying? The size of your brain, you know what I'm saying? If you a man, it don't matter whether you know what I'm saying, whether you got a full face full of hair or you got a baby face, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter. So that's the thing that with rapping in your life, you know what I'm saying? You want to be a good artist and to have your poetry in motion, you have to invite, you can't be afraid to wear your emotions on your sleeve and invite people into your life. But at the same time, you need to keep things for yourself that nobody else really needs to know besides you and the person that you decide to share it with. So there's things that I really, sometimes I don't even talk about because those are things personally I keep to myself. That way I can think on them, you know, and talk back to myself. And these are things that make me happy and things that piss me off. And, you know, and sometimes you need to have something um, that will surprise people that they don't know. You know what I'm saying? Something for you. Keep something for yourself. Be an artist. Share your shit with people. But I like to keep a few things to myself that I won't speak on. Not because I don't want y'all to know who I am as a person. I want y'all to know me as a person because I want my fans to know that I love them, and I want people to know I love them. And I'm a humble dude. I embrace anybody. You heard me? I embrace anybody that is a genuine person that speaks sincere to me. When you dap me up and tell me, "Hey, cuz," or whatever it is that however you talk, I believe you when you say it to me. And I admit I fucked up. But the thing about it is you got to be able to forgive and forget in this world. Because if you walk around with a fucking grudge on your shoulder, you might as well walk around with a fucking black cloud above your motherfucking head with rain and thunder crashing down on you, because that's what it's going to look like. Just because one person does you wrong doesn't mean that everybody's the same way. And women, you know, men and women, we do that. You know, that's another thing. You know, with my music, I don't let personal, you know, I don't let my attitudes towards certain people fuck my music up or fuck my creative thinking and my artistic creative ability. I don't let people get to me like that. I use it in a different way. I redirect it. You know, I use it as you know, my rhymes are sort of like, my music is sort of a shield for that. So you can say all you want to me. You know what I'm saying? You can say all you want to me. You heard me, but I'm not gonna stress on you because I'm gonna take your hate and fuel to the fire, and I'm gonna motivate myself and live by them 3 P's. And you know, that's something I recently actually started doing since I moved out here, is trying to live by them 3 P's. And it's hard, dog. And it's hard because we all struggle with shit in our lives. You know what I'm saying? I had an alcoholic father. You know what I'm saying? Didn't meet him till I was 8. He was in and out of my life. He passed away, you know, last year, and I didn't even know the man. You know what I'm saying? You know, battle with drugs. You know what I'm saying? Battle with financial management. You know what I'm saying? It's hard being young in today's generation. It's hard being old too. Sometimes we feel lost, you know, and it's important, I think, to keep things to yourself and not confuse the two, family and fame, or whatever however you want to word it. There should be time and place for each one of those. You know, you don't want your life with your boys in the street, the touring, whatever you're doing. You don't want the expression goes, you don't want to shit where you sleep at. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to be bringing that lifestyle home if you got kids. I don't have kids. You know what I'm saying? I don't have kids. You know, I was married. You know, but you know, shit happens. You know, and you gotta know when to move on, and when to put a stop to things, and you know, when to talk things out, and what's best for you, because you're living for you. You know, you live for yourself. You can live for other people, but at the same time, you need to live for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You need to realize that it's your life, and the decisions that you make have a tremendous, you know, effect on your life. You know. So anyway, without further ado, I just recently met this chick, man, Kitty Clapper. You know what I'm saying? She's from Chicago, a white chick. But she older than me, you know what I'm saying? She an old soul. I met her through my homie Rob out here, and you know, I told her I rapped, and I, you know, let her hear my music because I like to share my music with people and try to give them hope and let them see how I view things and where I come from. and she she loved it, and she told me, hey, I write poetry. So I was like, okay, let me hear something. And she let me hear something. You know what I'm saying? It was dope. You heard me? Like it was it was genuine to me. I could see it. I could read it all over her face. And some of the shit she was writing, it had me getting chills. Because not everybody can do that. Not everybody can tell you that they're fuck ups. It's so hard to be real with somebody, to tell people your faults and your flaws. And to do that to a complete stranger who you've only met maybe one or two times, to sit there and in poetic form be confident enough to tell me some of the shit and some of the demons and and trials and tribulations and strife and grief and anger and the fear and pain that you hear and that you can see. That shit moves me, man, so I reached out to homegirl, and we actually gonna do a fucking album, man. I'm gonna have her, what I'm saying, I'm trying to I'm trying to help her with the rap because I think she'd be dope at it, but I'm definitely gonna get on there doing some poetry shit. I'm probably have her do because on my album I'm about to release my EP. I'm only doing a 5-track EP right now, just due to I'm out here, I moved out here, I got shit to do. For my personal self, I'm always writing music, but as far as putting the work in to put together an 18 track album or mixtape, I just don't have the time with work, with job, and school in the spring, and so I'm gonna drop the 5-track EP. That's gonna have the head honcho on that for y'all. It's gonna have the Have Mercy. It's gonna have the Right Now. All three of those, both featuring my boy Bradley, Tarantula Jones, Beezy. You know what I'm saying? Whatever y'all know him as, B-Rad. And then Right Now has my boy LaBreeze Angelic on that. Sonic Wages. Shout outs to him. Shout outs to Space Camp. Shout outs to Beezy and shit. I'm not throwing blood gang. I'm not gang affiliated. I was just doing a beat. Don't get it twisted. I'm not a gang member. Check my skin tone, boy. And I don't fuck with no racist AB motherfuckers. Suck a dick. I like black people. I like exotic people. My girlfriend is Hispanic, so you already know what that is. I don't speak Spanish, but I do like one song that is Spanish. Narcotraficante, narcotraficante, te quiero, cocaína, mi familia, eres mi hombre. Narcotraficante, narcotraficante, te quiero, cocaína, mi familia, eres mi hombre. Narcotrafficking, you know what I'm saying? Cocaine, give me cocaine. That's my family, they my homies, you know what I'm saying? That's some Kevin Gates shit. I don't really speak too much Spanish. I know like little shit to say, guapa means beautiful. Guapo is what you would say to a boy, you know what I'm saying? Mi amo, I know how to say my name is, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Tu feo, feo is ugly, you know what I'm saying? I don't really, I want to learn. So, Kevin Gates at the end of his shit said if you don't, he's speaking Spanish, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people think he's black, but he's Puerto Rican, he's mixed. So he speaks Spanish in the beginning of that song. He's talking about mucho pistolas, cabrón, and he speaks more Spanish, you know what I'm saying? Now he's fluent with it. And he's like, if you don't understand what the fuck I was just translating, go get Rosetta Stone, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, I am going to get Rosetta Stone because I want to learn. I think it's good to be educated and know different languages, and especially being in the military and being overseas and shit, and being around French people and Russian people and African people and Thai people and, people from Romania and the Netherlands. People speak Dutch and Flemish and all these different languages, dog. It makes you want to learn that shit for real. And it might save your life if you know how to speak some Spanish or whatever, Russian. You get into it, I'm saying you owe some mob boss from St. Petersburg, Russia. You know what I'm saying? And you know how to speak some Russian. I know a little Russian, but that's, I'm not Russian. I ain't trying to learn that shit too hard. Nostrovia, that just means like, like cheer, live life, Nostrovia. But anyway, Kitty Clacker, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna do the album. She's gonna do the intro and some interludes and the outro for me. I'm gonna make it like I'm gonna talk a lot about my life. I'm gonna be real, and I'm gonna shine light on a lot of shit. So the EP I'm doing right now is called Product of My Environment. The album that I got right now is Untitled because I've got material for it wrote, which I'm actually going to give y'all a verse from. You know what I'm saying? So you get a sneak peek. Clack, she ain't here right now. Her and homie Rob had to go do some shit for their homeboy. Had to go take him to work or some shit. But as soon as I can link up with her again, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna get her on some videos and I'm gonna let her do her thing, poetry wise. That way y'all can check her out, man, because she's dope as fuck, and you know, she a spirited person, and she a good individual. Um, but yeah, man. Anyway, my album's untitled yet, but I'm gonna keep y'all posted. But anyway, I know y'all tired of hearing me talk. So let me pull this up because I actually just wrote this shit, so I don't have it memorized yet. I just wrote this shit like yesterday, and I've only rapped. I think I've only let like three or four people hear it. But I'm gonna go ahead and spit it from you, acapella, no beat, cause I ain't trying to let y'all hear the beat for it yet. It's gonna be dope though, don't worry. But anyway, here it go. Same thoughts from a sick mind, hearts broken, these zip ties, pieces falling off like the leaves in autumn. My mind's fucked up, I feel so retarded. Trust issues, don't trust really. These smiling faces have ill intentions. Call me bruh and they dap me up, but could care less if I'm still living. Been at the bottom, guess I'm stuck here. Straight jacket on my self-esteem. At times I feel like loading up machines, not surrendering dreams for that pocket change. No phone calls from family members. These tears run like Mustangs from inside my iris. I cry so much my pride fucked me up. Don't know how to shut it up for it to be quiet. In the game waiting for my chance to shine, but these pussy rappers wanna draw the blinds. They scared to death cause I lit this shit. They fear quick and can't deal with overdoses on 10 squares. The devil reaping inside the needle. I needed him, but he need to hide. Home invasions and illegal tender. Percocets and Blanco. We scraping nates to the China break. You rookies should never draw down, never pull out on pussies when the condom breaks. I'd bleed late to be 12 again. When my first gram hit that scaling in, I'd hit the mall by some polo draws and swear to God I was shelling in. I seldom win, but when I do, it's big celebrations and fornications. No porn stars, just broke bitches with motel keys and no obligations. I gravitated to street life. I idolized what it seemed like. Something fishy didn't seem right. Fish get triple beam nights. My nose run when I fiend white. Tussing next to my double cup, so when I sip it ain't cream Sprite. House parties get shot up cause stupid fucks wanna lock up. Keep the drama at home and the karma clean cause it's 40 Glock leave you mopped up. Broken hearted, emotions departed so naturally. We drift apart like two ships in the roughest of seas. I had good intentions, made bad decisions, and my heart doing backflips in spite of me. Not afraid to cry, why should I be? This anxiety is gonna be the death of me. It gets so bad I can barely breathe. This can't be life at 23. Anyway, that's, you know what I'm saying, that's the verse, you know what I'm saying, that I have so far. And that verse is really, is real shit, man. Like, you know, same thoughts from a sick mind. My heart's broken and these zip ties, pieces falling off like the leaves in autumn. My mind's fucked up, I feel so retarded. Trust issues, don't trust really. These smiling faces have ill intentions. They call me bruh and they dap me up, but could care less if I'm still living. I've been at the bottom, guess I'm stuck here, straight jacket on my self-esteem. At times I feel like loading up machines, not serena dreams for that pocket change. No phone calls from my family members. These tears like Mustangs run from inside my iris. I cry so much my pride fucked me up, don't know how to shut it up for it to be quiet. I'm in the game waiting for my chance to shine, but these pussy rappers wanna draw the blinds. They scared to death cause I lit this shit and they fit it quick and can't deal with overdoses on 10 squares. The devil reaping inside the needle. I needed him, but he need to hide. Home invasions and illegal tender. Percocets and Blanco. We scraping nates to the China break. You rookie shook, you never draw down, only pull out on pussies when the condoms break. I bleed late to be 12 again. When my first gram hit that scaling in, I hit the mall by some polo draws and swear to God I was shelling in. I seldom win, but when I do it's big. Celebrations and fornications, no porn stars, just broke bitches with motel keys and no obligations. I gravitated to street life cause I idolized what it seemed like. Something fishy didn't seem right. Fish scale, dreams, triple beam nights. My nose run when I fiend white. Tussing this in my double cut, so when I sip it ain't clean Sprite. House parties get shot up cause stupid fucks wanna lock up. Keep the drum at home and the karma clean cause it's 40 Glock leave you mopped up. Broken hearted, emotions departed so naturally we drifted apart like two ships in the roughest of seas. I had good intentions, made bad decisions, and my heart's doing backflips in spite of me. Not afraid to cry, why should I be? This anxiety's gonna be the death of me. It gets so bad I can barely breathe. This can't be life at 23. I mean, man, and that's you know what I'm saying, that's how I feel, you know what I'm saying, at this point in my life. You know, my homeboy grew up with dude, you know, since 3rd grade. Locked up right now, heroin, you know what I'm saying? And I think it takes more of a person to reveal a softer side, you know what I'm saying? Psychologists refer to, and when people, you know, when you speak to people and what you're saying to them, don't they, you know, they hear shit you tell them, and you know, people that live a sheltered lifestyle, when you speak to them and when you tell them stories about your life, they don't know, you know what I'm saying, it's strange to them. It's almost seems fabricated because it's something they'll never understand, you know what I'm saying? So psychology term is, you know, you act is a ladylike tendency, not necessarily meaning a man, like I'm not, it's not a disrespectful term like you a bitch, like you being a little emotional bitch, like a pussy. It just means that you being a lady means you get overwhelmed when somebody tells you something that you only hear about or see in movies or songs. You heard me? So whenever you talk to somebody and you open up like that to them, and move them like that, they become a lady, become emotional about it, you know. And that's how I am in my point of life right now. I like that reaction from people because I like people judging me. I like people looking at me and seeing tattoos and a white dude who talks the way I talk, who says you heard me. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Kentucky. And a lot of people don't even consider Kentucky the deep south. You know what I'll say? Fuck you. We's in the south, boy. You know what I'm saying? Kentucky owned slaves. South. Gateway to it. You know what I'm saying? We got country folk. A lot of black people in Louisville. You know what I'm saying? A lot of Hispanic people. A lot of white people. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of other stuff in there too, you know. Myself as a person, I put so much pressure on myself, you know. I said a line, you know, there's a straitjacket on my self-esteem, you know what I'm saying? Me as a person, I'm confident in myself. My self-esteem, it's exactly what it is. Your self-esteem. You steam ahead when you believe in yourself. Your self-esteem. How you feel about yourself. I got a straitjacket on my shit, you heard me? I'm confident. There's a difference between cocky and arrogance and confidence. There's a real big difference. You can be confident in yourself. Love the skin you in. Love the person you is. Love the person you becoming or the potential that you have to be. And you can love a person for the person they are, the skin they in, or the potential that they have to be. You heard me? But if you got a low self-esteem, you might want to work on it. Know your worth. You know what I'm saying? As a person, don't be insecure about yourself. Love yourself. You know what I'm saying? God love all his children. You know what I'm saying? So you beautiful in his eyes, you know what I'm saying? And you beautiful to me. You know what I'm saying? People are beautiful. We're beautiful creatures, man. We have so the capacity to do anything, you know, to do anything. Look at all these people. Like, look at all the shit around you. Like, why you listening to me? Take a look. Take a look around the room. Look at everything in that motherfucker. I'm looking at microwaves, washing dryers, tables, boxes, mirrors, grill outside, you know what I'm saying? Chairs, tables, cell phone on the motherfucking floor. It dropped. Probably my girl texting me, telling me have a good morning and shit. Yep, good morning, babe. Shout out to Leah, my girl. But yeah, you know, I got a straitjacket on my shit. You're not getting me out of my comfort zone. I don't care what situation you put me in. I'm gonna live by the 3 P's. I'm gonna persevere. I'm gonna pray, and I'm gonna have patience. And you ain't gonna break me. Do you? But anyway, hope y'all like this shit, man. If y'all wanna listen to my music, man, and become a fan of my music and have more of what I got to say and ask me questions, I love it. go to www.reverbnation.com / right there what a question mark is, you know what I'm saying, right beside the shift key. You heard me? And send me questions, comment. I don't give a fuck. You can write whatever you want. Take my image, flip it how you want. Say it sucks. I don't give a fuck. I use the hate as motivation. You know what I'm saying? Hateration. It's like Gatorade to me, dog. I drink it up. Make me energized. It's like a monster. I mean, Red Bull or something. Give me wing. Fuck me. Nah, but check the music out. www. Actually, no. I'm sorry. Tripping. www.reverbnation.com / Young Voyz, one word, YUNGVOYZ. Also, you'll probably see advertisements, you know, on Facebook, MTV, Rolling Stone, YouTube, and various other websites. I'm pushing my single right now with my homeboy Brad. You know, shout out to Beezy, Tarantula Jones. You know what I'm saying? He on there with me. You know what I'm saying? Head honcho, street shit, all day for the South. You know what I'm saying? It's a dope hook. You know what I'm saying? If you like hood music, gangster rap music, this is your shit. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. The hook is hard, the verses are hard, the production is hard. Shout out to Ronnie Loud Collins, the engineer on that. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna hear the drops in there, it's so perfect. The echoes are so perfect, it's so beautiful. But check it out. Also, the clothing line, my homie Tyler motherfucking Castro, not related to Fidel, but he could be. I don't know. Check out the clothing line. Also, I always have shit on my Facebook page. For the clothes, it's www.dreamsdocometrueclothing.com. You know what I'm saying? Check out the merch. It's dope ass shit. It's an Arizona brand, but it's got global appeal. You heard me? So check it out. I also got links for it on my page and everything like that. If you actually go to my Facebook page, that's www.facebook.com / Chad, you know, Whittemore. One word. CHADWHITTAMORE. I'll give you my government because I ain't got shit to hide from you. You heard me? Go on there. Shout out to the homie, big homie, Futuristic, Mr. Had to Do It. You know what I'm saying? He I don't know if he originally from here, but I know he stay out here. I didn't get to meet him yet. The homie Tyler dropped some merch off to him, met him, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not really, I usually don't listen to, you know, the more of new school rap, you know, with the whole swag and, you know, movement like that, you know what I mean? I don't really listen to that type of music as far as them cats go, but he's dope, and I can tell by the way he talks, you know what I'm saying? He's a genuine person and everything. But anyway, the album is gonna be coming soon. Look out, you know what I'm saying? Leave me feedback. Remember, Reverb Nation, dreamsdocometrueclothing.com, 859, Fellow Gang all day. Hold it down. Rest in peace to my homies. If you locked up, free bird, baby. Break out them bars. Be positive with your life. Surround yourself with positive people and you get positive results. All right. Y'all be blessed. Peace.